Professor. This hand is interesting. Let's see what he's playing. Harmony Medtech. Is this hand any good against Harmony Medtech? I really have no idea. What the fuck are people playing in Harmony Medtech? I'll keep. It has Opus in it. That seems like a reasonable start. Sort of. Like, I don't really know that I even care what cards are in my hand. It'd be nice to have, like, a Katie or something. Like, I guess. Like, if I get hit by a Kamino or something, I mean, I'm still gonna face check this turn. Because I gotta figure out what he's doing. I don't actually care too much about these cards. Because I can get them back, mostly. I mean, I actually need the Corroder pretty badly. But I've got 3 clone chips and some amount of test run. I'm gonna go, like, face check, Opus, click Opus, maybe. Everything seems to be working okay. Should I play Opus before I face check? Let's think about it. Well, could be program trashing. That would be bad. Could be net damage, and that would be bad. But if I get hit by a Kamino, I lose a click for not playing Opus. I just gotta redraw cards and use something else. I'm not even sure Opus is the ideal thing to be using in this matchup. Probably Katie's better, because it doesn't take up memory. So let's just face check. Let's just be totally ballsy about it. Oh, Quandary, perfect. I'm actually going to play Opus and click Opus twice. And I'm done. Because hopefully he'll underdefend HQ. And I can go and imp something soon. And I want to get my economy online as soon as possible. So that way he doesn't like double Ice HQ. Now that he knows. Getting into HQ and imping stuff seems pretty good. Is he gonna like just Mushin Notion out shit? Is it gonna be that style of medtech? Do I have any really good answers to that? Not really. I mean, I don't have Deus Ex in this deck, though. I often speak about the complete lack of necessity of Deus Ex because usually you can just, draw some cards. And be fine. In the case of Mushin Notion, it's pretty useful. Because somebody could just, 8 advance a Junebug, 8 damage. You probably don't have a way to prepare against that safely anyway. So I started my turn. I could, play Parasite, play Imp, run. I could play Parasite, play Imp, draw a card, run. That seems okay. I have a feeling that most of the stuff that will be trappy in his deck is going to be, agendas. Or, advanceable. If he's playing, 4-2s. Run last click into a snare and early MP? Totally possible. I just don't suspect it. What do I get? Pay 0 to trash. As suspected, he's got traps. So, we're playing the guessing game, folks. There's really not much to it beyond that. I mean, I don't have a way to credit denial him, really. I basically, if he just installs something and advances it, maybe I actually just created a gigantic scoring window here for him. If he actually just wants to try and score. So maybe that was bad. I think I still gotta run HQ this turn. He draws 2 cards. Maybe trying to find ice. Draws 2 cards. Alright, this is great. I really like that he's not posing any sort of question to me with regard to, because if he install advance something, I'd be like, now I have to play this stupid guessing game. But he's not making me play it yet. Which means that he's playing scared. Which means that he's doing it wrong. Because The best you got is a guessing game if that's what you're doing, I think. Like, we're just gonna like imp something. Ooh, that's pretty good. Yep. I mean, if I'm running into the overriders and the Pyrex in his hand rather than on the table, good for me, right? I can't get brain damaged. By the way, I'm just playing this Professor deck here, for any of you just joining us. I'm not recommending that you bring the Professor to a tournament, but it makes for some fun games. Some like interesting things happen. It's like a draft. It's like a draft where you had no plan. Snare, okay. So I lose my shits. Okay. Yeah, I do lose my shits. Do I care about the tag right now? I don't think so. I think I'm more scared of Neurals than I am of Snare. I mean, like, I could obviously just remove the tag by clicking for Opus, but this doesn't seem like the prudent thing to do right now. I mean, he's playing this ID with 12 influence. Is he going to play Scorching It? Maybe that's exactly what you want to do with this sort of deck. You just want to, you just want to surprise the shit out of them. Alright, so he finds... Alright, well that's interesting. Not. Alright, so that's some HP we got there. Really an awkward position to be in now that I have pro contacts. Like, do I want to install this? I'm going to need to draw cards, right? How many cards am I going to end up wanting to draw? I'm going to have pro contacts and magnum opus both out on the table. I'm going to end up trashing one of them. Opus will turn out to have been a giant waste of time. I usually only get it against MBM, but it was the only economy in this hand. And I only get it against specific MBM decks too. Like, if I'm like if they're just like throwing trash cost after trash cost at me, Opus is pretty good. But in like a normal game plan where I have to like run at things. Alright, so maybe I should stop running his hand because of Shiku. Maybe I should just go for R&D because he's protecting the living shit out of it. Here's where game point theory gets turned on its head. Like, if you have to run when the Jinteki's on game point into the trap, does Jinteki have to install a trap every single time they install anything if I'm on game point? Assuming he's playing all 5-3 agendas. It's sort of the same deal, right? Let's just draw a card. He doesn't know that I can't do anything yet. So let's just draw a card and take money. I can like force reses on him whenever. I'm gonna need money to do things, I think. I mean, he's played ice, so I'm probably gonna need to break some of it. I can use this like Nerve Agent Scavenge combo, or Jin Scavenge, and like get a Corroder out, or get my Parasite back. So that option is available. I've got like a 2-click Parasite. Okay, so we install advances in his server. Let's see what sort of ice he's got. I don't know that I actually plan on accessing. Alright, so this is going to be really telling, because, like, okay, yeah, he ends the run. Alright, so I probably just win, right? Like, what do? I play Jin, I scavenge it for SMC, I go get Fairy, I steal this. How much is Junebug to activate? Is it just one? Let's look it up. I don't actually remember. I think it's just one. Alright, it's just one. If it is Junebug, I just take 4. But that would kill me, right? Whatever it is, I can probably just wait till next turn. Let's just run HQ. I could hit a CQ, but he doesn't have any money. So now's the time to run HQ. He also doesn't have enough money to score this after the fact. Could have played a Nerve Agent first and, like, potentially just blown him out. But, yeah, that was probably correct, actually. Because now he has to, like, dedicate. Oh, it's the Future Perfect. Can I just imp it? Yeah, I think I could have just imped it. I'm not really actually sure. Can I imp this? It says it prevents it from being stolen. One in agenda, one in archives. Okay. Well, let's try it again. So, it's like the standard 5-3 sort of deal. I know he's got snare. He's probably got she-Q thing. I forget what it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it even if I knew what it was called. But the -1 agenda point guy. This is good. I have Fairy. Fairy is always a good start against them. Like, it's going to force him probably to res. Like whatever ice that he res. The first ice that he reses that's a pain in my ass, I get to just ignore it for free. It's also got Personal Workshop, which is great if you have it in your opening hand, honestly. So I think this hand is good enough that I actually might not want to just hold face check early. I might want to go like... I guess I'll do Fairy, face check, Workshop, Gordian. I think. Yeah, I think that seems to make most sense. I'm breaking 2 out of 3. I have the SMC to go get Corroder. And then at that point, it's really just a matter of not falling into the traps. If you just like first turn Mushin, Notion, advance past the turn against a deck that clearly doesn't have Siphon in it, the Professor, like, what am I really supposed to do? Like, do I really have to just ignore it every time because I'll die? I could draw 3 cards and then run it and still potentially take 4 brain damage. Which would be pretty much as bad. I mean, like, 4 brain damage on turn 1. That's pretty bad. Like, I talk down on brain damage like it's not a big deal, but let me see. Alright, so Jackson Howard discard a card, right? Alright. Jackson Howard discard a card, play that. So let's do Fairy Face Check. I would love to kill this Jackson Howard, but it's too expensive. Quandary. Let's do it like this. You get your Mushin Notion going. So I think now I have to like draw cards and really maximize my central accesses because I want to play as few guessing games as possible. R&D is probably better than HQ because of that thing. Alright, so now he's got some money. Let's make him spend some of it. Hopefully. Hopefully this isn't like taxing. Like I really hope I don't see Lee. I don't know. Oh, he lets me in. He thinks about it, lets me in. Trying to give me -1 point. Come on, fast access. Let's do it. Warning. I'm about to get up in your shit. Press F3. Alright, there we go. Alright, so here comes Snare. Ronin, I guess I'll trash that. I'm not super happy about having trashed it. Mimic, that's helpful. Going forward. I think he's sort of letting on that his hand isn't really very good, at least, or I mean, like, his hand isn't very soft. Like, maybe he's got like a future perfect in there and he's just letting me in because I probably can't steal it after I get in anyway. Alright, so here's the Mushin. Alright, so he didn't advance it another time. And the guessing game begins. How the fuck do I handle this? I mean, it's overrider or nothing, basically. Like, I think I have to run them most of the time, but no. If I had the future perfect, I would just keep it in my hand because it's like not really even very much at risk of getting stolen. If you had like a Pyrrhec in hand, oh, here's Anthony. Yo, what's up?
Okay. Share screens.
Oh, once. All right, I'm in a very stupid game. You'll love it.
That's a sneaky slide, alright.
Yeah, this is Sneaky Sly, King of Stim Hack. Share screen. You'll love this. You'll love this situation I'm in. I'm the professor, and he's Mushin notioned out something. Do I run it? He's this thing. My answer is no, because I ran HQ last turn with just a fairy, and he declined to res the ice, which makes me think that he thought about it for a second, so I think that his agenda in hand is a future perfect, and I think that because of the agenda in hand is a future perfect, he wouldn't want to Mushin it out because it's safe anyway. But that's a guess. That's the only logic I can apply to this situation.
I mean, so it's either like draw a card and run it, or
Well, no, I've seen Overrider, so I'm pretty sure that it's either Overrider or an agenda.
you saw an overrider.
Well, in the previous game,
I'd say just fuck it and you run it.
Okay.
In that case, I mean, if you're like, whenever it's a future perfect, then you're probably just ignoring it.
I guess I'll install this Parasite and this Mimic eventually.
But, I mean, I'm basically off
My read of the situation is that I think it's not an agenda. Because I wouldn't throw the future perfect out there, but I wouldn't let me in on a Pyrrhec. So that's my logic. It's a guessing game though, so anything can happen.
See if your coin flip came up in your favor or not.
I'm great at coin flips. I won.
Snap.
Nope. So I won like 7 side games in a row at League Night. I was just killing. I was rolling dice for everyone too.
Who needs my games when you're sucking dice?
I have great psychic dice. They're tiny. They're black.
I wish you got too fucking late.
Regardless of whether I believe you. Hard to backtrack on that one.
Well, there's this reborn.
No, I bet it's like I bet it's like a Jackson Howard. Like he actually misclicked. Like, will he not believe me if I mean like maybe it's like a snare or maybe oh you know what it is? He had a she Q in hand. I bet right. You know,
Uh-huh.
and then he also had the future perfect, and he meant to put in the future perfect, but instead he put in that one because they both have black on his thing because he doesn't have the card images.
Yeah, that's actually very plausible.
So this is my read on the situation. He has the future perfect in hand. I was correct, but he did want to install it. Look at him icing the shit out of Jackson Howard. Uh, should I? Should I? Should I? I think I'm gonna do Parasite. I need money pretty badly.
Parasite is like the one percent, right?
Yeah, R&D is the best place to go against this sort of deck too.
So I start drawing aggressively. I'm not sure.
Like, I think I need money pretty badly, but
Yeah.
I have like Katie Jones, Opus, and Procons in this deck, so I'm gonna need a click for credits probably, unless I draw a Katie. So I'm gonna draw one card. If it's not a Katie, I'm gonna start clicking for credits. It's not.
We'll just
Oh,
look it up.
oh, but wait, no. You know what I can do? I can test run Scavenge Opus.
Oh, well, you need enough money for it. But yeah.
It's 3 money. I just click for one credit. Test run Scavenger.
Yeah, sure. That's fine.
I think that's fine. Then I have two mem.
Way to turn on that, but I think it's okay.
It might be a little slow versus him, honestly, but I think I need to get money somehow. I can make runs like in the meantime if he doesn't re-ice the shit.
The only concern is you can telegraph it without having used it and put yourself at 0.
I don't care.
So it's like if I was him right now, right?
You just put the agenda in the remote and try and score it.
Yeah.
Well, I have a fairy.
Yeah, you do have a fairy and you have a parasite that's going to cost you.
Yeah, so like unless there's a Baco here, basically.
I mean, you're pretty telegraphed on not being with your barrier, though.
Yeah, you're right.
How much you want to put down.
No,
That's what I would do.
you
Obviously, there's limitations.
obviously you're right, and I just wanted to get some economy online, but I made no consideration about that. I'm used to playing decks with assholes of money, where I don't worry about these sort of things.
Yeah, I mean, granted, like, so the thing with Mushin, like, that took 2 cards and 2 actions and did literal nothing.
Yeah,
So like, it's actually a pretty big deal when you miss on that card.
not really. I mean, like the upside is gigantic.
The upside's gigantic, but like, also if you miss and it's an agenda, like, there's really big downside.
Yeah, yeah. I don't really know what my strategy is right now. All right, so he did install advance.
Alright,
So I'm gonna pull one off the Gordian Blade, I think. Yeah.
probably the Guardian.
Uh, and then
This is like 6 or 8.
well, I'm getting 6 and running, I think. I mean, I'm gonna make him show me the barrier. If he doesn't have like specifically Baco or Wall of Static, then I can get in.
Yeah, I mean, Kamainu puts him at 1 and then you just vary it.
Yeah, most of the things that stop me,
Saruki.
he really just needs Baco. If he doesn't have Baco, it's not good. There's an Azuma.
That's obnoxious.
Well, he's gonna need to res the next piece of ice, which means he won't have enough money to score. Right? What's the worst thing that can happen for 3?
He can't katana you, he can't katana you.
Yeah, I just let it hit me, right? I can't even do any like how much would it cost to break? I would have no money after breaking with Gordian Blade.
He can't rotate you.
I'm telling him to run it. There's nothing bad that can happen. Like,
I think you're just like, oh yeah, that was perfect.
yeah, exactly. Now he's broke. See, great run.
Now do you do end of turn parasite on the wall static?
Thinking about it. I mean, I don't think I can kill the wall static with the parasite, but I can just play. Oh, look. Oh, it's Grindel Refinery. Okay. Yeah, that was. I think that was. He could have just res the wall static and saved money.
Yeah. Listen, and so like the thing is that killing the ball also kills his Azuma.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe I should just do it now. But it will take him a little bit.
You have no way of expecting it, so you can't always tell what's going to kill fastest.
I will have no memory after doing it.
So it's either you do or you wait in your events to like immediately get a data center.
I mean, I can just go get corroder, right? Oh no, then I can't because I can't break the. Oh, he wanted to Mushin the refinery. Oh, that makes sense. Ah, gotcha. Well, then it wasn't what I thought. Let's see. This is all an elaborate bluff. It's probably.
If
So,
that works, then the Curse have one capabilities and one capabilities.
well, I'm not. I have this Gordian Blade on retainer.
So probably not, right? I think you just get that Curse head on there and
Okay, fine. Oh no, wait. Shit. Well, whatever. I already missed it. I don't care. I don't really want to do that. Oops. He has 12 credits. Let's run HQ. Something's been piling up in there, right?
yeah. This is why I like all of this.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I can also just take money and then I can just break the whole server. That might actually be better because it doesn't necessarily show him that, why is he continuing to no-res this?
That's letting you like move the traps and stuff.
Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, like, he probably has, like, snare or something in hand, but still. So what am I doing now? I'm probably drawing a card, opusing, and putting a mem chip. You're cutting out.
Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna
Oh my god, wait a minute. Nobody can hear you. Oh god, I hate when I do this. God damn it. Sorry guys, you guys have been listening to Anthony talk into the thin air, and I just realized it. Alright, so now I gotta actually go to the stream. I'm gonna make Anthony do it. I don't want to do it. It's gonna echo back at you guys. Anyway, Anthony's been talking to me. So you get to hear one-sided conversations yet again. Quick. They were all listening to one-sided conversations. Can you go and check your mic volume on my stream? Anthony.
yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Alright.
I'll do that in like 1 second.
Okay.
I need to mute myself for a minute and I'll be right back.
Alright. So hopefully you can hear him now. Like, I'm like actually just afraid to go on my stream because I'm afraid the computer will just shit out because it's like acting terrible. Maybe I shouldn't have put that mem chip there. I like now I don't have enough cards to like call a bluff. Really? Maybe I should have just parasited this stupid quandary a long time ago and started running R&D. It's like free accesses, right? I have no idea how he's playing this, and I don't think he does either. Alright, so he does indeed install advance a card. Alright, so I'm going to get in a mem chip, so that way I can install SMC. Then go get corroder. Then play Gordian Blade, right?
Alright, I'm back, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I'm not really sure if I can actually break into this server, but I'm relatively certain it's an agenda if I can. Right.
Well, I mean, you know the server, so it's no mystery if you can get in or not.
Yeah, no, I just have to count. Gordian Blade costs 4 to break this, so that's 5. Then I have to get corroder, that's 4, and then 6, so it's 11. So I actually don't have enough.
Wow.
Well, I do. Well, wait. I can
Only
put.
somebody had placed a parasite on walls then.
Yeah, I know. No, I can get in. I would just die. I just died to a June bug. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh wow, ballsy.
I know. That's why they love me.
YOLO. I mean, that's kind of an unlikely Junebug play, I feel like.
right?
Yeah. I mean, it's more likely to be like an overrider.
Yeah, if it's an overrider, then that's pretty bad too. Got him.
Wow. That was a ballsy retreat.
I mean, what is he? I mean, I like that run. It looks like He said I had to gamble it eventually.
Which identity is he?
He's the one where you have to get to 6. Of course.
God. Wow.
Yeah, it's just like 5-3 trap guessing game deck.
Yeah.
So I thought that run was good because it looked like I was unlikely to be able to get in, and I would die to a Junebug. So
So make that run, yeah.
Yeah.
So because now you definitely can't get in. So you should really end of turn put that parasite on that wall.
Okay. I have MU that's higher than my MU, so I have to trash something.
Oh, maybe we should do that.
Well, I have to install something, actually. I'll just trash this fairy, I think.
Yeah, it's fine. You have a mimic coming online? Sure.
As unfortunate as that is. Does this get a counter?
Yeah, it does.
Are you sure?
Oh wait.
No,
Sorry,
it
I thought you were doing that at the end of turn to give it a counter.
No, then I would have to trash something else when Mimic comes into play.
Oh. Okay.
Oops. Alright, so this server costs what again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I can actually get in again. But I think I'm just gonna take money this time.
What do you think he put down?
Plascrete? Or
No,
this?
what do you think he put down in the server?
Oh, I don't know or care.
Don't know or care, huh?
Well, it could be Ronin, so I'm drawing a card.
That's true.
Alright, it's an agenda. Future perfect. Okay, so that was the only agenda in his hand. We know that almost for sure. Unless he's got a second copy.
Yeah, I mean, seemed like an agenda.
Seemed like an agenda, right? Alright, so let's draw cards now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's just run R&D because we can just randomly win the game. For $1.
I like that. Or even like killing a trap is good because then you don't have to play a little guessing game. Okay.
A quandary.
Draw a card.
Test run for Keyhole seems pretty insane.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta worry about that other thing, but yeah, test run for Keyhole at any point seems pretty great.
Mm-hmm.
There's other things like test run for Sneak Door also, but Keyhole seems better than Sneak Door, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could like test one for Data Sucker. I don't know.
I have the Data Sucker. Oh no, you mean Data Sucker. Sorry. Yeah, that seems pretty terrible.
Yeah.
All right, so he trashes the quandary.
This is good because I think you're still just gonna like hound essentials here and just put a little bit of pressure on him.
I think I just run this again for regulars.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you can put the mimic out if you need to.
He just lets me in. Guard.
Hit his hand.
I don't think so.
Alright. Draw a card then.
Yeah, I think so. Draw a card, gain money. I don't think I want to hit.
Oh no! You should have put a card on your workshop.
Well, I want to get the mimic in play.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. I was just thinking for the options, but
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to run into a Junebug or an Overrider right now. I don't really give a shit.
you're probably not playing that Proco this game.
Oh no, definitely not.
Like, there's just no reason to.
No, this game is over. This game is half over. I mean, I'm not gonna invest $5 in card drawing.
Mm-hmm.
I probably have all the money I'll ever need, actually. Because it looks like he's not going to be able to really set up a server.
You just want to draw first and multi-access, pretty much. Or like, I would go probably first action on R&D, and
I
then
Ideally, I can get him to spend some money before... Well, actually, I keyhole in any order, right? Oh, he just trashed the whole server.
yeah,
That's an...
that was good.
That's an interesting call. Like what the fuck ice could this be that's so good that what could it possibly be
It's
that
a sentry that kicks you out and you can't mimic. There you go.
there's no such thing. Oh, like Sasano no Maka- like the new one. What else is there? There's
All
like
right, well,
Flare.
dude, so run R&D or draw a card, one of the two.
Yeah.
I think those are the only plays that make like any sense. This
Run R&D makes a lot of sense to me. I'm gonna keep trying to win the game. I want to do it on click 1 too because if it's the future perfect, I want to take as many shots as possible at it.
Mm-hmm.
The other reasonable play is like actually just test run the keyhole in the play right now. Like that might actually be great. Although I don't see a great reason to do. Well, yeah, I don't really see a great reason to do it. Medical research fundraiser. Okay, so I'm not gonna click for credits anymore.
Do you have a medium in this deck? I'd rather test. Well, actually, never mind.
I do have a medium in the deck.
I would probably just. What's your memory? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I have one more.
You have one more to keyhole. You'd have to lose something.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I have to ditch the opus to keyhole.
I would probably draw a card here.
Drawing seems okay. There's also the HQ run. Like he could just not be installing an agenda because he's afraid, but it would have had to have been drawn in like really a 2-turn window, I think, because he wouldn't have installed the future perfect, or he would just has a future perfect in hand.
Yeah, this deck doesn't have that deck doesn't have a lot of agendas either. So.
No, it doesn't. If this was an agenda, he won last turn, so it's not.
Just the master bluff.
Yeah, the cold killer bluff.
You could like test run imp, run his hand or something.
I mean, like, yeah. If I was gonna do the test run thing, I think I want to do it at the start of my turn.
Yeah, I think you just draw a card.
Okay. That guy's amazing. I'll play him.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Do it this way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good amount of extra memory for keyholes.
Yeah.
And now I'll just, I guess I can run his hand if I really want to, just to like.
With your last action, it's pretty weak.
Yeah, I mean it's weak, but that just because I didn't do it already, I'm gonna do it. Just because I didn't do it. All right, maybe it was almost certainly correct not to do it on my last click, but
I think you just gained 2 there.
maybe
On like.
I somehow doubt that I'm gonna need the 2. He's drawing medical research fundraiser.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, unless he's I don't think he's playing Snare Scorched. Although I haven't seen any influence beyond Jackson Howard. Oh, Cerebral Overrider. Yeah, I think this is like a relatively non-surprising deck. Snare. Okay. If he wants to trash my Jin, that's fine. I don't really give a shit.
Good player, Jen.
What? I could just play the Jin.
Yeah, that's why like that run was just kind of bad, I think. But I think you play the Jin.
Okay, it's been played. So unless he's
that Jin gets a medium too, like.
So unless he's got Mushin plus agenda, I'm okay, I think. I somehow doubt that I'm gonna get seriously tag punished by this deck. Oh, he has it. Oh no, that's medical research. Perfect. And just takes a credit. How many?
Okay, so is it with medium or keyhole that you do this?
It's with keyhole.
Probably with keyhole, right?
Cause I can't die to snare and stuff with keyhole.
Yeah. Keyhole seems just strictly better here. Also, it's better against future perfect. Keyhole time.
Future perfect. Oh, yeah, it is better against future perfect.
Keyhole shits on all of these janky Jinteki decks really hard.
Does a pretty good job at it, yeah. Oh, it's Shinobi. Am I fucked? I'm dead, right? That kills me, right?
Ha! Well, no, you have a bunch of money.
Do I, though? Like, do I have enough? I don't have a link. It's 1, 2, and 3, right? So he has to just hit me with the 2 or the 3. So 2 plus 3 plus 4 is 9. So he doesn't actually... No.
Wow.
You know, it'd be sick if I got an agenda and... If I got, like, an agenda and then the Mushin card was a Jackson Howard and he shuffled in the agenda on the run and then I hit a shock and died.
That would be the best.
Nope. You can hit me for the 1.
There you go. Yeah, that's how you don't die.
Well, I can actually pay the 1 and not die too. I can keep the card for $1.
I feel like Professor should have a link, man.
He should. Why the fuck not? He's hooked up. He's the professor. Oh wow, he's not even going to increase it greater than that.
Yeah, well, because you just pay it, and then he's totally bankrupt.
It's true. Cerebral Overrider, Snare, Chimera. What do I want to trash?
Snare.
Really? I want to trash Overrider, I think.
Yeah, alright.
He can't afford to pay for Snare. And now I just draw 2 cards, right?
Oh, yeah.
Sweet, a sure gamble. It's like a complete waste of time. Drawing and playing sure gamble with an Opus in play.
Well, you've already drawn it, though.
This is true. It's not a complete waste of time necessarily to play it now, although in actuality it sort of is. I do get to draw a Keyhole on my next...
You have a bad pub now, so...
I have a bad pub now. I can do anything with a bad pub. I think I just have to draw 3 cards and click Opus or something this turn.
World is your oyster. Oh, yeah, you should just be drawing and getting money.
Seems pretty good.
Cloneship seems, like, really relevant.
Probably. Let's see what's here. A Parasite.
Oh.
And a Yagg and a Fairy. Fairy's pretty good against this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of. The Parasite's actually not bad. I can Parasite it, and then...
Gets in a mimic range.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a memory for the Parasite.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I can't host it on Jin.
Yeah, I like to run the 2 memory card instead of the 1 memory card.
This deck
The
was built...
cyber solutions.
Yeah, well, not me.
In Professor. I don't know.
It feels... It feels worse because you don't always want 2 memory. Like, sometimes you just want 1.
That's fair, yes. Oh, here we go.
Definitely running this, right?
Yeah. I mean, how many cerebral overriders have you killed? Like a lot, right?
Yeah. Think so. I can't think of anything that really fucks me here. Like, what does ice possibly be? What could this agenda be? Could be an...
Aggressive secretary.
That barely fucks me.
It's not even that big of a deal. Okay. I think you...
I think I just rapidly take money and then I can just beat all the Shinobi traces in a turn.
I would maybe play Cloneship. Nah, yeah, just get money, I guess. Fuck it.
Like, okay. Like I missed the boat on Shinobi. Didn't really think about it. If he doesn't have like an early MP, then like I can even run into an 8 advanced Junebug in a turn if I want to, right? Yeah. So there's really nothing that he can do. I would lose my Cloneship and my Keyhole. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna have access to random different cards as I take more and more damage. He's just like drawing and discarding. He knows that he can't advance, and he knows that he can't put an agenda in. He's probably not even playing Shock. There's probably no room for it. He's maybe playing GQ, so I don't really want to run HQR or Archives. I mean, like if he is just like bidding agendas, like I'll get them eventually. Unless he's like gonna Jackson them, but alright, so what do I do this turn? Just take even more money? I could get a fem eventually and put it on this. Replace the.
Yeah.
Well, I could just get a fem. Like that would be the easier way, I think. Maybe. All right, so I'm gonna just. Should I just play the clone ship or should I put it on workshop? I'm gonna put it on workshop. No, I'll play
If
it.
you could kill it.
Yeah, I know.
I think I should just play clone ship and gain 6.
I think I play clone ship, draw a card, and gain 4. Because if he
Oh, yeah.
Mushin's out of Junebug.
Ooh, scavenge.
Scavenge. That's
Do we
that's-
have any game with that? Let's see here.
not really. I mean, we have the same game we have as a clone ship. We could scavenge in something if we have to like lose memory for it anyway. Like we could scavenge. We could scavenge out the Jinn for the parasite, so that way we could have it. But then we can't play Keyhole.
Yeah, that's awkward.
I mean, we could always just install the parasite with the clone ship and lose the Jinn, but it seems less efficient.
You could scavenge the Gordian Blade.
I could. I don't really need Gordian Blade right now.
Totally don't need it. And I don't know.
Do I have another Sentry Breaker in this deck? Oh yeah, Fairy, naturally. Alright, so he hedge funds. Gonna install more ice on R&D, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I know, over there.
Alright, I think it's time to make a play.
Is it what could these ices be that would really fuck me? And how many cards are left in his deck in his hand? What like ice could really keep me out? Susano, but he wouldn't be able to advance. He wouldn't be able to score. How much does this cost to get through if he's not killing me? I could actually just make Keyhole runs next turn if I just get money.
Should you not play the Keyhole?
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't want to like let him onto my plan. I guess it's pretty obvious. Yeah, I don't think I want to play the Keyhole because if he install advances things,
Yeah, alright.
I don't know that I'm gonna need all this money. Like every time I run this, it's 1, 2, and 3, but I have the BP, so it's 5, plus the number of credits that he has.
Yeah, it's just now you're gonna play a mental game this turn.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, if he wants to like play the mind game, I think I'm okay. I don't think he has enough money to res anything that would really fuck me. All right, so he's motioning out something,
surprise.
and then he clicked for a credit, which has to be wrong.
Has to be wrong, yeah.
Where's the server? Oops. Yeah. So I don't think DJ Hedgehog knows about the next advancement. I don't know what this is, but I don't care. I should probably draw more cards. No,
Is that the right one? Yeah, okay. I mean, you could lose the Keyhole, which is a little sad.
I can just clone chip it. GQ. Okay. So yeah, naturally. So now I have -1 point, which is annoying.
Well, no, he has to pay money. You could just take 5 damage.
No, because then he like gambits me next turn. I don't really feel like playing that game. I think I have this game sort of locked up.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, score for an agenda point, and then so get your Keyhole out.
Why?
Keyhole, because you're gonna discard a card.
That's
so
a good-
you might as well get Keyhole out.
That's a good point.
By the way, I didn't finish your script.
You there?
Sorry, I just muted myself for a second. If I go out, I'm just temporarily muting.
Did you check the stream to see if the sound is any good?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I'm a bad person.
Yeah. I'm just like afraid like my computer like is like out of memory and is gonna like crash if I do something like that. So this was a pretty neat play by him getting me to run that like that.
I think your sound's fine.
Are you listening to it?
No. I will, one second.
I'm doing it already.
Alright, do you want me to say things?
I'm Dalen Leach and I'm running for Congress.
Um,
Opponents have positions that
damn it. I gotta listen to that shit. I need to get like
That
Twitch.
guy voted against women. God, what a dick.
I know, really. Who would do that? Seems Seems like a terrible call. All right, so he's like discarding a card. I bet this thing is a Jackson. I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna start Keyhole running him.
Let's do it. I'm ready for this game to end.
Run it. So this is costing me 5 plus however much he wants to spend. Alright, so let's see how he's done. Run it. I should probably turn you up.
Oh yeah.
So this is costing... Yeah, you should be turned up.
Alright.
So up you will be turned. I don't know how to...
11, motherfucker.
I think I just do it by turning up my computer. I don't know if that worked. Hopefully it did. Oops. Oh no, I scrolled.
Worst feature.
One of the best features, actually. This is what keeps me coming back. Now I can score all kinds of these things and it doesn't even matter, which is great. So now I'm not even afraid to run archives after I get in there. This is like a 5 credit run for basically 3 accesses. It's pretty good.
You do have to be careful because at some point you can pump it.
Yeah, I know. But then I just take like 3 damage or something and he loses all of his money.
That's true.
Like now I can basically do this like once plus for every turn that he doesn't install advance something. And he's gonna need like Overrider into Junebug or something. Like it gives me time. There's probably actually agendas in his hand. I'm actually not terribly afraid of his hand. I'm gonna trash Jackson Howard. That's an easy one.
Definitely trash the Jackson.
I'm actually gonna run his hand now. I think it's probably got agendas in it, right?
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Let's see if he wants to res this.
Or he reses his ice, which is also good.
Yeah. Surgi, huh? I'll break that. Mushin Notion. Oh no. Alright, so he's got more gas left in the tank. Let's make another Keyhole run. I'm just gonna ask him, just -5. Alright.
Yeah.
You are cutting out. I don't know why, but your mic is cutting out.
I'm selectively muting myself to protect you from background noise.
Oh boy. Now you just got a lot louder.
Yeah.
Why? Alright, that's a terrible sound. What is that noise? Alright, I don't know where Anthony is going, or what's making all these horrible noises. But there you have it.
It's the sound of dishes being cleaned in the background.
Responsibility.
Listen, I clean dishes too, just not right next to the stream. In a dishwasher. We have a machine for this shit. Alright, so he just does this again, right? So I just run it, right? It's probably brain damage though. But I'm running it. Having fun with brain damage. Yep, brain damage.
That reminds me of
Alright. So he has no money now. I guess I'm gonna make keyhole runs, right?
Yep. That's awkward. Are you factoring in the bad pub and then the -5?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 1, 2, and 3, -1.
Oh man, just see nothing for days.
Nothing for days, nothing for days. Should I run it again or just take some money? I think I just take money. No, I should probably run it again. No, take money and I'll take money and run it one more time.
Oh, I dislike that.
Okay. Sorry about that. He has 1 money. I'm just trying to get in as many as I possibly can.
Jesus, get rid of the Grim? I don't know. Grim's pretty good against you.
Yeah, but I don't know. I have the clone ship, so I don't really care.
Man,
If he wants to pay 5 and give me another BP,
Yeah, sure.
I actually think I want to run archives like right now. I'm gonna do that. Nothing in archives. Oh, there is. There's a future perfect in archives, and I just stole it. Awesome.
Oh, GG.
No, it's not. I have -1.
Oh yeah, damn. Wow, that's pretty good. Get money. Money again. Yeah.
I mean, I had brain damage, so. I mean, I could have.
wish that you had parasited that shinobi ages ago.
Whatever.
For your, like, scavenging your Gordian Blade for the parasite, like, 5 turns ago would have, I think, been GG already.
So this is probably a Grim.
Oh, yeah. That's so grim.
If he wants to res Grim, I don't really give a shit.
Kills your Keyhole, probably.
Oh my god, he has 4 cards left in his deck.
Oh, wow. So you just Keyhole your way to victory then, right?
I think so. Does that mean that I've seen basically every card, probably?
Okay, so here's a question. Do you then scavenge a fairy out?
For what?
Your-
I have a clone ship.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Fuck it. Just run. Or get money and run.
If he grims something, I'm just letting him grim it.
Okay, so get $2 and run.
I don't know what the money is for.
So you have enough to clone ship and still pay to get through his shinobi?
Okay. I'm not doing the math on that, but it sounds reasonable. Here's the grim. Oops.
What?
I didn't do keyhole.
Shouldn't you be at 3 act? Oh, yeah, no, you're good.
Now I'm gonna see whether he wants to res his grim or not. He does.
So, do you get fairy or do you just say fuck it?
I just say fuck it. Like, he has 4 cards, so...
Yeah, I think so too. And he has to kill the Keyhole. So...
Yep.
Oh, yeah, sure. Reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, like, if there's not... If I miss on 3 out of 4, That means that there's 3 agendas in his hand, probably. And then I can just start running his hand.
Yeah, parasite the Surgeons. Yeah.
Like, I'm done running over there, if that's the case. Yeah, so I think I just trashed the Ronin.
Yeah, the Ronin.
Now I'm going to look at his archives, and I'm going to try and deduce exactly what's in his hand. We're going to count some influence, we're going to count snares. I think he's almost certainly got drawn a snare. He's got 1 snare in the discard, so I got to be wary of snare, for sure. He's got 2 snares in the discard. He's got 1 in his hand. So he's got 1 snare, 3 agendas. Does he have any June bugs or overriders? Maybe he's just got overriders and Grindle refineries. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's got 3 June bugs, or 3 Grindle refineries, 3 overriders probably.
You could draw.
I could draw a card and run. Like,
Yeah, but it keeps you pretty poor.
I mean, I have 2 bad publicity.
You could also like scavenge Keyhole into something.
Yeah, no, I'm doing this. Oh, he doesn't actually have any money to hit me with snare.
Yeah.
So hit me with the damage. Because I have nothing to be afraid of.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to discard anyway. Look, I protected my scavenge with that expert card draw. It was a brilliant move on my part.
All skill.
All skill. So there's a 75% chance that he has 3 agendas in his hand. Only 1 of which can be the future perfect. So I've got pretty much like a 50-50 shot of winning the game on the spot here. There it is.
GG.
Okay, you might